New ChatGPT 5.4 update is insane. You're still using the same AI tools from 6 months ago, while everyone else is moving ahead. Missing updates, missing shortcuts, missing out. That's wasted time, every single day. OpenAI just dropped GPT 5.4, and it changes a lot of what you thought AI could do. Computer control, 1 million tokens, smarter coding, better documents. And I'm going to break it all down for you right now. Hey, I'm Amelia, your AI educator here to help you actually learn and use AI tools in your day-to-day work. Not theory, not hype, just real practical stuff you can apply. Today we're covering everything you need to know about GPT 5.4, what it is, what's new, why it matters, and how to get access. Stick with me, because I'm also going to give you 4 real use cases towards the end that will show you exactly how to put this to work. So, what is GPT 5.4? OpenAI released it on March 5, 2026. They describe it as their most capable and efficient frontier model for professional work. The big thing about this release is that GPT 5.4 is the first mainline reasoning model that also brings in the coding capabilities from GPT 5.3 codecs. So you're getting top-tier reasoning and top-tier coding in one model. No switching between specialist tools depending on the task. It's available across ChatGPT, the OpenAI API, and codecs. 3 versions: GPT 5.4 Standard, GPT 5.4 Thinking for Deeper Reasoning, and GPT 5.4 Pro for maximum performance on the most complex tasks. Let's get into the features. In the API, GPT 5.4 supports up to 1 million tokens of context. That's roughly 750,000 words. You could drop an entire legal case file, a full software codebase, months of meeting transcripts, or a massive research archive into one conversation, and the model works across all of it. Before this, context limits meant you had to chunk things up, pass data back and forth, and hope the model stayed coherent across the pieces. Now you give it the full picture, and it plans, executes, and verifies tasks across the whole thing in one go. Now here's the one that stops people in their tracks. GPT 5.4 in the API and codecs now has native computer use capabilities. The model can actually operate a computer, interact with applications, move through software environments, complete workflows across different tools. Not generate text about doing something, actually doing it. GPT 5.4 set new records on OS World Verified and Web Arena Verified, 2 major benchmarks that test how well an AI can navigate and operate real software environments. It took the top spot on both. This is available through the API and codecs right now, not the standard ChatGPT interface. I'll show you what this looks like in the use cases in a moment. On the coding side, on OpenAI's GDP Val evaluation, which tests knowledge work across 44 different occupations, GPT 5.4 matched or outperformed industry professionals in 83% of comparisons. GPT 5.2 was at 70.9%. That's a serious jump in one release. For developers, the coding quality you used to get from a specialist model is now built into the general model. Quick pause. When I first started navigating all these AI updates, I was honestly overwhelmed. There are so many tools, so many models, and it's hard to know what actually matters for your work. That's when I found a community called AI Profit Boardroom. Over 2,000 members, all focused on learning AI together and sharing what actually works. It taught me which workflows save time versus which ones waste it. The community shares real use cases and practical implementations. If you're serious about using AI to improve your work and skills, check it out. Link in the description. Now, OpenAI shipped new ChatGPT Excel integrations alongside this release, and GPT 5.4 has been specifically built for professional knowledge work. The goal is fewer rounds of back and forth. You describe the task, it produces the output, and it's closer to finished on the first try. GPT 5.4 scored first on Mercer's Apex Agents benchmark, which tests professional tasks in law and business, slide decks, complex models, long horizon deliverables. According to Mercer's CEO, it delivered top performance while running faster and at a lower cost than competing frontier models. On accuracy, GPT 5.4 is 33% less likely to make errors in individual claims compared to GPT 5.2, and overall responses are 18% less likely to contain errors. That's not zero. AI still makes mistakes, but it's a meaningful step up in reliability. The thinking version also shows you an upfront plan of its reasoning before delivering the final output. You can adjust course mid-response if it's heading in the wrong direction. Now let's make this practical. 4 real use cases. Use case 1, large document analysis. Drop a full contract, research report, or set of meeting transcripts into GPT 5.4 via the API. Ask it to pull out key decisions, flag inconsistencies, or summarize action items. The million token context means the whole document stays in view. No chunking, no dropped context. Use case 2, spreadsheet work. With the ChatGPT Excel integration, describe what you need: a workforce plan, a budget tracker, a structured model, and GPT 5.4 builds it. Because of the coding capabilities baked in, it handles complex formulas, not just basic fills. Use case 3, computer use for repetitive workflows. If you're working via the API, GPT 5.4 can operate inside software environments. Tasks that involve opening multiple applications, pulling data from different places, or running the same steps repeatedly. GPT 5.4 can be the agent running that sequence. Use case 4, high-quality professional deliverables. For a detailed analysis, a structured report, or complex writing, use GPT 5.4 thinking. Give it the task, review the upfront plan, adjust if needed, and get a final output that lands closer to what you asked for on the first pass. Now for access. GPT 5.4 thinking is available now to ChatGPT Plus, Team, and Pro users. It replaces GPT 5.2 thinking in the model picker. GPT 5.2 thinking stays in the legacy section until June 5, 2026. Then it's retired. GPT 5.4 Pro is for Pro and Enterprise users. Enterprise and Edu admins can enable early access via the admin settings. In the API, the model is live now. The ID is GPT 5.4. Pin snapshot is GPT 5.4 2026 03T05. Context goes up to 1,050,000 tokens. One pricing note. Prompts over 272,000 input tokens are charged at double the standard input rate for the full session. So factor that in if you're working at very large scale. Free plan users don't have access yet. Plus is the practical starting point for most people. That's what you need to know about GPT 5.4. If you're looking to dive deeper into AI tools and actually implement them in your work, I recommend AI Profit Boardroom. Over 2,000 people learning how to use AI effectively. Everyone shares real experiences. What's working, what's not. Which tools are worth your time? Which ones to skip? No hype, just solid information and practical guidance from people doing the work. It's helped me stay on top of updates and figure out how to actually apply them. Link in description if you want to check it out. And if you want the full process, SOPs, and over 100 AI use cases like this one, join the AI Success Lab. Links in the comments and description. You'll get all the video notes from there, plus access to our community of 58,000 members who are using AI every day. I'll see you in the next one.